Hello there, my name is Michael Turrentine. I use he, him pronouns, and I am one of the educators and the marketing coordinator at Catharsis Productions. So a lot of folks approach us asking the main difference between two of our most popular programs, The Hookup and Sex Signals. And I want to talk about it. So I'm one of the educators who actually has the privilege of teaching both of these programs, and there's some main differences in between them. First, I want to start with what makes them similar, their learning objectives. Both programs tackle things like consent. They tackle things like recognizing when situations get more dangerous or harmful, and they tackle things like bystander intervention. But there are some things that are different within that context. Sex Signals is more like theater. There are two presenters, and they come up in front of this room of students. They perform skits, improvisation, but also facilitate conversations led by the students. And I say Sex Signals is more like theater, but that does not discount the fact that a majority of the program is just interacting with the audience, having a live conversation with them. What's also really great about Sex Signals is that it uses a very specific scene to get the audience involved so that they can actually call out problematic behavior in action and intervene in action. They don't come on stage, no, but they call it out from their seats. The Hookup has more of a lecture format, but do not let that deter you because it's extremely interactive and so exciting. Some of my best conversations have been presenting The Hookup as well. The Hookup has one presenter in front of the room of students, and they have a whiteboard where they talk about a lot of different things. The Hookup dives into things like hookup culture, language that is used that is affecting the conversation, and also building a safer, stronger community. And though we often like to describe the Hookup as a 2.0 conversation, it is also a great program for people to have that initial conversation about the subject matter. The Hookup is a really great program for specific types of audiences. For example, Greek life, athletes, specific clubs or communities on campus. So if you're looking for a program that can be honed in to a specific group, that's a really great program for you. In the Hookup, we recognize the cycle that some people can use to exploit other people and use harmful behavior to do so. And I know you're probably thinking about cost, who wouldn't be? Between Sex Signals and the Hookup, usually people find the Hookup to be more budget friendly because there's one presenter and that covers the cost for that one presenter. And then Sex Signals has two presenters. And not only do we do programs for colleges and higher ed, we also do programs for the military as well. I've had the privilege of going on college campuses as well as military bases, having these wonderful conversations with young and older folks. And it's also fun to mention that both of these programs can be presented virtually as well. And there you go! If you want to know more about the differences or similarities between these two programs or any of our other programs, please don't be shy. Go to our website, www.catharsisproductions.com, and check everything out.